program that they have out there that as long as you're Native American, they'll give you some grant funds for your down payment, for your closing costs, things like that. But also, they allow the seller to pay up to 6% back for your closing costs. So virtually, a Native American can purchase a home with $500 down. I mean, that is just phenomenal. And in our market, with an average of $187,000 house, that you can go up to $300,000, that's great. So everybody who's registered with their tribe, who has a blood quantum level, of whatever their tribe requires, can qualify for this loan. The next thing is that the credit requirements. You know, most of these banks are going to look at you, and if you don't have stellar credit and you don't borrow money when you don't need it, they're not going to finance you. Well, with this program, they'll go down to a 580 credit score, which is really good. And actually, there's no credit score requirements, so you can even go lower with an exception. If there was, you know, a lot of people pay everything cash. You know, we say we don't want to get into debt. Why borrow everything and, you know, owe everybody a bunch of money? So we pay everything in cash, and we may not have established a lot of credit. Well, that's okay, because as long as you show that you have the income, you have a good job, you can actually get in there and you can finance a home. The next thing I mentioned earlier was the mortgage insurance. There's no mortgage insurance on this loan. So that could save you hundreds of dollars a month on your financing of your house. So where the person next to me that's not native can buy the same house at the same price and have a $200 or $300 or $400 more a month mortgage payment. So, you know, again, it's new construction, refinance, and it's also assumable. So when you go to sell your house, you can sell it to another native. They can assume the loan as long as they qualify under the guidelines, and they can purchase your home. So, you know, we've really got passionate about this because of the fact that, you know, I think that a lot of natives out there don't understand that we can actually purchase homes. And when they do try to purchase homes, maybe they just don't quite meet the box that most of these banks are going to fit them into. So we've kind of set out as our own personal mission to go out there and make everybody aware of this. I don't do the financing. I don't make any money off it. It's not about that. It's how can we get these people into these houses. You know, I have a lot of family in Taos, and just last week, my uncle called me up and says, "Hey, let's get that loan. You know, I'm going to buy a house. So let's do it." And so absolutely, we're going to get them qualified and move forward. So there's a lot of opportunity. If you know anybody who's native, if you're native, you can refinance your existing home, you can drop your payment, you can purchase a new home, and you can do it anywhere in New Mexico. So we're here to serve you, my wife Danielle and I, and Gateway